Women and men nationwide are screaming for all men to be killed. And of course, they're spouting statistics that are not real. That's right. Statistically, women are actually more likely to assault a man. Now, we've got these people who say that any man who hits a woman should be killed. Lots of people have that mentality. Lots of people have that opinion. Did you know that most domestic violence is started by women? That's right. Most of the men who have gone to prison for domestic violence didn't start the physical violence. If we are going to, quote unquote, kill, I don't think that's okay, first of all. But I do believe in equality. If a man is to be killed for hitting a woman back, we should have equality. The woman should have to pay the same exact consequences for assaulting him. And the things that we are assaulted over, are ungodly horrible. Men have no rights unless they're police officers, and a police officer is basically a woman. They're allowed to do whatever the hell they want without consequence. If you're poor. Now we got BLM trying to sell this racist narrative that it's an anti-black people thing. That's just stupid. Alright, let's see. I'm going to use this to use the MapQuest. It's going to tell me where Walmart's at, but really I'm just using it for the speedometer at this point. Alright, so we'll keep my phone next to me, that way y'all can still hear me. Claire Jordan is safely back in Colorado, sort of. They're just gonna keep on victimizing her. This isn't okay. She's trying to maintain everything.
Take the next left on the Southeast Dolphin Road, then turn right onto US 101 North. Take the next right onto US 101 North.
I want to thank Dan's cell phone repair also for fixing my vehicle. All right.
Mile, turn right onto Southeast Ensign Lane.
I will turn that down. There we go. It's 10:04, so the library's here. I still gotta try to call a gentleman. I used up a lot of gas for the guy yesterday. I was trying to tell him what was going on here, but he had it in his head that what I needed to do is to move. And all he was going to do, no matter what I said, is talk over me and try to bully me into driving down to fucking Manzanita, which was fucking useless. It was a waste of my time. The guy's name is Daniel Whitehouse. Anyway, we finally met up last night after wasting an awful lot of time and him doing an awful lot of talking over me. He showed up with a lady who's a former teacher. And if it hadn't been for her telling him to let me speak, like, yeah. She also has experience with mandated reporter stuff. It also seems as if she took issue with it. While he was acting like a child every time I tried to speak, she literally had to stop him and tell him, hey, I need you to listen to this guy. She was begging him to listen. And this is, I want to say, after 11 o'clock last night. Like, it was pretty late. Now, there was no reason for me to drive all the way down there, especially with him bullying me, except to show him, hey, I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to do something that you say, Now, if it's completely stupid, like this particular occasion, yes, it's still a stupid thing to do to waste my resources like that. But it shows that I'm giving trust to this person who I don't know, who hasn't earned that trust, and has typed over me, doing nothing but betraying my trust and showing me that they can't be trusted. That becomes very complicated. But I knew that if I could meet him in person and get him to listen, he might be able to listen in person, and he might actually take a look at some of the evidence. But he showed up with the same mentality as everyone else. Oh, well, I'm going to waste time on, we're going to try and do nice stuff. We're going to waste a shit ton of fucking time trying to do nice stuff. You know, the sandwich thing I'm talking about, right? He brought me a whole bag of food that came from one of the gas stations. And don't get me wrong, I like food. I do. But there's things that I don't want thrown back in my face later. The help that I need versus him wanting to shove that food on me. Like every time that I tried to get him back on topic, he had to change the subject to something else. All right, well, what about food, right? And then he goes off on that for a few minutes. Then he wants me to readjust what I'm doing. Will you drive here? Will you drive there? Well, I really can't just keep driving around for no fucking reason. Like, there was literally no valid reason for him to bully me into driving all the way to fucking Manzanita. Especially that early in the day. But he wouldn't come off it. He wouldn't shut the fuck up. So last night, when he showed up, he finally did listen a little bit. He told me, yeah, I'm your man. I'll definitely help you out with this. Call me as soon as you get your phone back from being repaired and we'll work on it. What should have been important is the evidence. All they tried to do with Claire is take your kids, discredit her, and make her look lazy. That's what they're after. Oh, she's just lazy. Well, Claire is not lazy when it comes to her kids. When it comes to keeping her word to me, yes, absolutely she's lazy. She's focused on her own shit. She is stuck in the hell that she is living through. The same hell I'm living through. Except that I'm not given the sympathy that she is because I'm not a girl and I don't have kids. Picture on the front cover of this is one of my predators. Her name is Alicia Michelle Bollinger. And I'm going to make sure that I keep her face posted up for the whole world to see. This is what a real predator looks like. I will not stop exposing her face or her name for the whole world to see. But you have to stop wasting my time. See, here's the thing. You guys want to complain about the government doing this shit. Well, the government does this shit because you, who are supposedly our friends and our families, do the exact same goddamn thing to us. You blame us. It's our fault because we were born different. So because we were born different, it makes it okay to invalidate us, to talk over us, and to victimize us for trying to get help. You are pieces of shit. Goddamn right I speak up about it. There's a lot of recordings I got A lot of them. Anyway, I'm gonna call up Daniel and see if he's available yet. He said call him as soon as I got my phone.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Daniel, it's Sean Schwartz. I got my phone fixed. It's in my hand, and I am recording live on my YouTube channel right this moment. So I did what I was supposed to. Give you a call. Give me a call back as soon as you can. Thank you. Bye. Also, being as I have 2 of these now, I can use this one for calls and this one for recording. Anyway, good to be with you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind. I should say you're your sister's keeper too. But how well did Alicia keep Natalie? She didn't.